Okay, now so that we are now going to be balancing off, now that we have transferred the information from this question to the sales ledger and the purchase ledger account. We are going to be comparing, yes, as usual, comparing debit side total with credit side total, and the figure that has the smaller, we subtract it from the larger to give us the balance. All right. When we add these, we're getting 89. This looks like 89, 690 rather. So our balancing figure will be on the credit side. Balance CD, and that when worked out is 15,100 and yes, 15,000, yes. Or is that 15,160. All right. Let's do the math for the purchases ledger now. So now that we have done so, we have 15,165 as the balance. All right, so we can close off this account. The total then, when we add up all of the figures, will come to 89,690. We'll bring down the total here as well. 89,690. We can double line here to close it, and we double line here to close it. All right, and having a space issue, but we will put in the balance brought down, which is the 15,165. All right. Okay, so that would be what would have completed the sales ledger control. For the purchases ledger control, we're going to, our total, this side is larger than this side, so we're going to have our balance carried on this side. When we subtract the total from that, total of this from here, the credit side, debit side rather, we are getting 7,942. If we add all of this, we should be getting a total of 57,893. We come to this side, draw our line here as well, and it is 57. Let me erase that properly. 57, yes, 893. We double line here and as well here, and our balance BD will come below of 7942. Okay, that would have ended the calculation of the control accounts. So let's point out a few things here. As I said earlier, that 71 here is an error that was identified. Yes, a missing figure. Things were not calculated accurately when they did the previous sales ledger control. That is why it came over into this period. All right, so we have identified $71 is out by $71. The checks were done, and what we're seeing here, having done all of this, we have corrected the situation. There's no more error in the account. If there was still an error at the end, then we would have had another balance here, a CD balance here. Okay. The same thing with the purchases ledger. This figure is what was identified as an error in the previous purchases ledger that came over into this period. All right. This is the normal balance. This is the normal balance. Yes, because we said that the sales ledger is dealing with debtors, and therefore debtors are current assets, and debtors carry debit balance. So the normal balance will be on the debit side. So once we are finding that we are having an additional balance on the credit side, it is indicating that this is the abnormal balances, and the control accounts have identified this error. So it's not abnormal, because that is part of the reason why the control account is prepared, to be able to locate any errors. All right. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. There are not much, as I said, if there was any discount or dishonored check in the question, then it would be on the debit side if in the case of our customers paying us and then the check is dishonored, then we would have put it right here, putting it in blue, this dishonored check. This is where it would be, would come. Alright, this is where it would be. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing with us. We're most grateful that you have found Kings and Queens accounting class very helpful, and let us know if there are anything that we have not addressed. Please let us know so that we can make sure that you are getting all the necessary content and understanding of the concept in relation to accounting. We thank you very much for sharing, and please don't forget that if you like what we do, please click the like button below, and if this is the first time you are seeing us, please click the subscribe button, and you will see other notifications right when we upload new lessons. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for being a part of our class, Kings and Queens accounting class. Have a good day, and we will see you on the other side when we come back, and we are going to be dealing with incomplete records, single entry, and those kinds of information. And I'm sure many of you would really look forward to see that unfold. Thanks again.